This game is rated M for mature. Hey there everybody, redxparasite here, and welcome back to Let's Play Bayonetta. In the last episode, we explored some more of Paradiso, and we faced off against a golem. And in this episode, we're gonna keep exploring Paradiso.
Of your choice. Figured. I've been there before. Jean? Cereza? The little one? Tentacles? Why did it have to be tentacles?
I agree with that sentiment. So, starting off this chapter, we have a fight with a few joys. They're actually dodging a lot for some reason. Stop dodging! And I think it's not going to be quite enough to kill. But, yes, this is the same arena that Bayonetta was held in and faced Jean in the past. Although, not the exact same one, because we're in Paradiso right now. So I'm not... I mean, I haven't taken too much damage, but I feel like I've gotten hit a lot. So, one of the big strengths about Odette as a weapon is that its Wicked Weaves do a lot of damage. And it's also pretty fast, too, so... it can be a pretty potent weapon. Just the one major thing that I don't like about it is just kind of how slippery your movement is. If it were easier to like control the stop and go of it, like I would be totally all for it and using it more often. So, not much else to do in here. We're gonna have to just jump through the hole there. So, we'll do that to move forward and just fall down. So, we have another verse here. This one's going to be kind of an extended one because we have to assemble gears for this mechanism, so we're gonna have some of these things to break around the area in order to do that. So try to move, somewhat quickly. That should be all of them, I think. There's another gear over here, and of course, this is another area from the real world, or the human world that we've been to. There's a chest up here on this archway, and that actually has a red hot shot in it. I think it's like one of the very few, if not the only chest in the game that does. Most of the other chests will either have arcade bullets, sometimes the keys, or one of the broken witch hearts or moon pearls. So it's kind of a rare occurrence there. So over here is the last one. I'm going to save my magic here, just because once you assemble all of the gears, that was rude. There will be more enemies that are showing up in the middle there. At least I'm pretty sure. Yep, there we go. Ooh, Grace and Glory. That's going to be fun. So you can see how much damage that Wicked Weave did there. But this is actually kind of a difficult chapter, and it's not necessarily because most of the verses are really that difficult, but just because there are a few of them that are really hard. And when we get to those verses, I will be sure to tell you about them. Because I'm sure I'll probably have my fair share of trouble with them. So, that is the end of that. We should get our score. There we go. So there is a mechanism here that we're going to need to turn. Now, if you turn to the right, there's a platform that you can go to that is, of course, completely optional, but has some important things on it. So turn to the right first if you want to get those. One of them is a chest that has a broken witch heart, or not. I totally remembered that wrong. Broken moon pearl. So we got another full one of those. And it has an Alfheim verse, which is actually improperly layered. You can see the surfaces below the stone that's it's supposed to be on top of, which is kind of funny. But let's see what this one has in store for us. Which is use Wicked Weaves. Okay. So I'm going to switch to my other configuration. Get away from me so I have space to do this. Pretty sure I mentioned this before, but you will get some magic from, you know, doing the Wicked Weaves here. So you can occasionally use like Tetsuzanko to attack them. And if you can get Witch Time, that can also be helpful in terms of getting the damage that you need in. I just wish that, like, it didn't like block your attacks if you ran into an enemy, like it just didn't hurt them. Then you could actually, you know, still get the Wicked Weave off. Oops. Trying to do the, there we go. I don't know how many waves of this we're going to have to go through. It's a pretty long timer, so it might be a lot. Doing so well, not getting hit there, but is that the end? Oh, he's not dead yet. So that went pretty well. beating this one, you'll get another Broken Witch Heart. Yep. Did pretty well, except for just taking the damage that one time. Okay, so now that we're back, we need to rotate this whole entire piece of land back to the left so we can actually go forward. This is kind of a cool thing, though, and I am a sucker for space backgrounds, so there's one thing I really like about this level. The sky is very pretty. So we have a long way to the other side. Can't reach it in human form, so you gotta jump and get over to the other side. There's a crow right there that I did a terrible job of getting over to. So, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna move forward. There is a verse here with Harmony. And I'll take them out, and then we'll try to go for that. They do serve as their own verse. So. Yeah. You guys always kind of frustrate me. Well, it's just annoying trying to use the chainsaw on them, to be honest. Like, the torture attack is a one-hit kill on them. Like, I can't... Like, I don't know why I wasn't able to hit it there. That was really strange. So, I did take a little bit of damage there, so preventing me from getting the pure platinum. But, let's see, the crow should be... Oh, it was on this one. Go me. Yeah. Now I am really determined to get this, actually. I think I might be onto something there. So you need to get far enough away, and then try double jumping. There we go. Now we can move on with our lives. Should be some concoction ingredients in some of these pots on your way down. And once we get down here, we have some mini bosses. And so this is not actually another Fortitudo. It's actually... I'm blanking on the name of it. So they're called Sequi, and they're basically kind of smaller versions of the major bosses that we fought. So we have one that resembles Fortitudo and another one that represents Temperantia. So I think this one is just called like Temperance is what this one is called. So the other one might just be Fortitude, I think. So. And the music it's playing is in Labors and Dangers, which is Fortitudo's theme. So with this verse, a lot of their attacks are very similar. So you can, dodge them all in the same way. And of course, you fight them in similar ways too. But they do have quite a bit of health, actually, so spikes can go on for a little while. Did we got another stun? Yeah. But other than that, there's really not too much to say about them, other than they're just kind of, mini boss versions of their fellow cardinal virtues. So I didn't actually hit with any of my punches there. I think I took a little bit of damage, but other than that I did pretty well. Yep. Okay, so nothing much to do around here actually, so I'll just go ahead and move forward. So if we check this, the floating island took quite a hit and is now spinning. It will take a good time to jump across. So I missed the first chance to jump across, and now I'm gonna have to wait for it to come back around. Just, you know, stare at the pretty background while we wait. Okay, time to jump. So in this room, there are some enchants. Just be wary, they will start off in the ground there, so they will be trying to shoot at you, which can be harder to avoid than it might seem. But that's all that there is to that verse, so as long as you avoid taking damage, it's pretty easy to get a pure platinum medal on that one, so not much else to do but bust through this wall, and have to wait for the rotation again. But now I get to jump off and fall onto this platform, which will have a verse on it. So we have some kinships. And the game is lagging quite a bit. Okay. So one thing to be wary of with these is they will try to shoot lasers at you. Those lasers do a lot of damage. So that's actually, there's one of them, and I thought I actually got the timing for that, but the game disagreed. So yeah, just be careful with these guys, because you can lose a lot of health on them without realizing it. So, they will all stay in place. They kind of form a little staircase of sorts, and there's a floating platform here with a chest on it that has a broken moon pearl in it. And you can see there's one off in the distance there as well. So you're going to need to use the Panther Within, double jump, and Crow Within in order to get all the way over to this one. And it has a broken witch heart in it. So kind of like getting two rewards for the price of one. Okay. I'm going to just jump back down these safely. You can fall off and you will lose health just like if you fell off anywhere else. So let's see. Here we go. This is the way that we need to go forward. So just jump down these platforms. And I don't think we have a verse here. You can destroy these statues on the left and right, but they don't actually have enemies in them. Nope. I usually don't get hit by those, so they will telegraph their attacks if they're kind of stamping down on the ground there, but not otherwise. So I actually think this might not be a bad place to end off this episode. So thank you very much for watching this episode of Let's Play Bayonetta. I've been redxparasite, signing out.